What is going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I'll be giving you guys a full guide on Turkey Day for Animal Crossing New Horizons in 2021 and beyond. So the Turkey Day event takes place this Thursday on November 25th, and some things have changed for Turkey Day in 2021, which is why I'm making a brand new guide just for this year and beyond this year. So even 2022, 2023, 2024, you get the point. So there are some things that have changed and they're pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and let's get into this entire guide. But yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing well on this fine November month. I assume that you're watching this in November. If you're not, then you may have time traveled or something. But hey, all good. I respect the time travel. I do it as well. But let's go ahead and let's get into this guide. Alrighty, so when you log on to Animal Crossing on Turkey Day, Franklin will be running the event from 5 a.m. to 12 a.m. Now, when you go and talk to Franklin, he will actually ask you to make or to gather ingredients for a meal that he is making. So the first one will be his clam chowder meal. Now, his clam chowder meal takes 3 manila clams that you can dig up from the beach, and if you want to go the extra mile for Franklin, he will not tell you this, but a secret ingredient to add to that meal to make it even better and to get more furniture from Franklin is to add in 1 scallop. Now scallops are available in the ocean. You have to go and dive for it. They have a large shadow size and they are slow moving, so look for those in the ocean and you can give that to Franklin and he will make the special secret clam chowder. And the reward for this will be the Turkey Day rug and also a mystery furniture if you did the secret part. If you do not get the secret ingredient, do not worry. The secret one gives you more furniture. If you want that, go for it. If you don't need it, you don't have to. But that's that. And then let's move on to the next recipe that Franklin will make for you on Turkey Day. Now, the next recipe that Franklin will make on Turkey Day is the pumpkin pie. Now, the pumpkin pie takes some ingredients, and hopefully you have these. If you don't, you have time. So the pumpkin pie recipe takes 1 orange pumpkin, and then this part is different for everybody. He can either ask for an orange pumpkin, and then a green, white, or yellow. Only one of those. But yeah, that's different for everybody. I got asked a green pumpkin, so I got him an orange and green. But then the secret ingredient is the 2 pumpkins that you did not give him. So for example, this might be a bit confusing, but for example, let's say I gave Franklin an orange and a green pumpkin that he asked for. I give that to him, but then the secret ingredient is going to be the 2 colors that I did not give to him. So if I gave him orange and green, that would be, the secret ingredient would be a yellow and white pumpkin. So that is the secret, but it's different for everybody. So just see what he asks you for and do that. Now the reward for this is the Turkey Day wall plus another furniture if you did the secret ingredients. But let's move on to the second to last recipe that Franklin makes on Turkey Day. Now the second to last meal that Franklin makes on Turkey Day is the gratin. Now the gratin takes some ingredients. It takes some ingredients that should be easy to get. I don't know for sure though. Now the gratin recipe takes 1 mushroom. It could be a skinny mushroom, a round mushroom, any kind. It's different for all users. And then also it takes 1 carrot. Now that vegetable could be different for everybody. I don't know for sure because this is a brand new addition, but I got asked for a carrot and I've seen other people get asked for a carrot, so I think it should be for everybody. But if you get asked something else, I assume that it'll be also a vegetable, so shouldn't be too bad. And then yeah, so there's that. But if you want to go the extra mile and get him the secret ingredient, you have to get him a Dungeness crab. Now this is where the secret ingredients get hard to get. So I spent like 15 minutes trying to get the Dungeness crab. But if you cannot find the secret ingredients from this point on, what you can do is actually go and talk to villagers and trade for an ingredient. So for example, if I had went in the ocean and I got a scallop, I could go up to a villager, and keep in mind they have to be in their house. If I go in their house and I talk to them, maybe, just maybe, not all the time, but maybe, they'll be like, hey, I need that scallop. Do you want my, whatever secret ingredient you need for that scallop? And then if you agree, then you get the secret ingredient to give to Franklin. Villagers will always help out along the way. So there's that. And so the reward for this is the Turkey Day flooring, unless you do the secret part, which gets you a random piece of furniture. from Turkey Day. So that's that. Let's move on to the last meal that Franklin cooks. Now for the last meal that Franklin cooks, we have the fish Meunière, which contains 1 sea bass and then 1 random fish. That could be a red snapper, that could be a dab or a olive flounder, anything in the world, but you know, a random fish is part of it. And then the secret ingredient is a barred knife jaw. Now that's for everybody, and so with all of that, Franklin will make the meal, put it on the table, and that is all of the meals. And the reward for that is the cornucopia. That is another piece of the Turkey Day set. And so yeah, that's great, and I just love that entire Turkey Day meal. Ugh, all of it is so great. But yeah, guys, that is all for the Turkey Day guide for this year. It'll probably be the first and last guide that I ever make because I doubt that they'll update Turkey Day again. So that's that. If they do, I'll also have a guide next year. But guys, make sure to subscribe if you did find this helpful, because I post Animal Crossing content every single day and keep you guys updated with everything in the Animal Crossing New Horizons community. Also, like the video if you did find this helpful once again. And comment down below, did you play Turkey Day last year, and do you recognize some of these changes on this list? I would love to hear what you guys think. And also, if you're still here all the way throughout the entire video, I appreciate you so much. If you're here, comment down below the word turkey, because Turkey Day makes sense. And also, if you're still here, I mean, you must be interested in this channel, looking to becoming a channel member. Being a channel member gets you awesome perks for this channel, including a shout out at the end of each video and live stream, including a social media follow, including tons and tons of things. You can click the join button down below or the link in the description, and you'll be taken to become a member. But yeah, guys, that is all. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video or live stream. Peace.
Quack.